To our past winners, thank you so much for your grace, your passion, and unwavering dedication. You will forever hold a special place in the heart of Mr. Laoag. And as we always say, once a Mr. will always be a Mr. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are now all set to announce as to who made it to the final count. I'm sure you guys are as well excited. But before we announce our top five finalists, we have the last special award, and that is the most articulate.
To award the most articulate, Mr. Boyd Harris.
The semi-finalists stood out in the verbal challenge as our most articulate. And the most articulate semi-finalist is number. Do we have the same yes? Candidate number 3. We now come to the moment of the cutting edge. Let us unveil the pinnacle of the masculine grace and charisma. Ladies and gentlemen, the top 5 finalists. These gentlemen have transcended their physical beauty, showcasing points, intellect, and the embodiment of modern masculinity. Get ready as we now embark on the training to crown our ultimate Mr. From 8, now we are down to 5. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our final month. Good luck, listeners, and please come forward as I call your number. In random order, I will call the first finalist, and that is candidate number 3. Congratulations, our second finalist is candidate number 6. Candidate number 7. And now we have lost 2 spots. And that one spot, it is here to join the top 5. Candidate number, it's candidate number 13. This is really hard because I need to announce the candidates who complete our top 5. So we have here candidate number 2, 11, 14, and 9. We only have one spot, and that spot goes to candidate number 2. Mr. Laoag 2024. Okay, as we approach the culmination of this incredible journey, there's one final question coming from the chairman of the Board of Judges that will test the 5 finalists' wisdom, vision, and integrity. Great. Listeners, brace yourself as you prepare to share your thoughts on this defining moment. A moment that can shape your course of your journey towards the crown. The stage is set and the spotlight is on you. At this point, the scores of the candidates are back to zero. Good luck, listeners. So our first finalist, candidate number 3, please join me here. And our 4 candidates will be wearing a headphone. Okay? And with that headphone, they will be listening to music loud enough for them not to hear the common question. Are you ready? Okay. So this is very thrilling. While waiting, I'd like to ask, how do you feel? Candidate number 3 that you belong to that plan.
I've never felt so much grateful like that.
So getting set. Ano ba yung music yung pinapatugtog? Curious na. Okay. So let's test. Candidate number 6. Oh no, candidate number 9, can you hear me? Candidate number 7, can you raise your right hand? Candidate number 2. I think we're lost. They're not answering, so definitely they can hear you. Okay, so are you ready? Your question will be coming from our chairman of the Board of Judges, Mr. Carlo Morris Gala. Sir?
Okay, congratulations, candidate number 3. Here's our question. As a man who represents masculinity with responsibility, how would you raise awareness about discrimination, bullying, and violence? I repeat, as a man who represents masculinity with responsibility, how would you raise awareness about discrimination, bullying, and violence?
As a man who represents masculinity with responsibility, I will raise awareness against discrimination, bullying, and violence by spreading right, correct, and responsible information to the people around me, using all the possible human resources that I have, namely my social media platform, my personal connections, and to mention, I am also a leader as an SK Kagawad in our community, so I may also use that. And with all of this, it is also a reason which is why I joined Mr. Laoag 2024 to expand all of these resources so that I may reach more people and spread this information. But most importantly, I need to have the values against this unrightful characteristics and events such as discrimination, bullying, violence, such as love, peace, and responsibility. And with all of things being said, as long as I possess this, I may be an epitome and an influence to others to refrain from all of these negative events and characteristics of our
This is step forward. Our next semi-finalist candidate, number 6. Candidate number 6, how do you feel right now?
I feel a little bit nervous, but I'm happy because I'm here again representing myself in free and fearless with any judgments and comments that comes in my life.
Definitely, you should be. It's really happy. Okay, so the question will be coming from our chairman of the board, Mr. Carlo Morris Gavin.
Hello again, congratulations. Here's your question. As a man who represents masculinity with responsibility, how would you raise awareness about discrimination, bullying, and violence? Again, as a man who represents masculinity with responsibility, how would you raise awareness about discrimination, bullying, and violence?
As a representation of masculinity and responsibility, I could create an awareness by starting by myself, by being a symbol of hope in terms of struggle, by being the protector and the provider of our society, the protector of the woman and the children, the provider of love, compassion, and understanding. And I believe that with that simple action of mine and a great platform that I have, I could inspire my fellows to do it themselves, and it could create a ripple of change to our community where violence, discrimination, and bullying will transform into kindness, understanding, and respect, fostering a healthier and more supportive community for everyone. Why let us all remember that it is only when we are united, when we are as one, when we are in a collaborative endeavor that we could achieve great things. Thank you.
Please step forward for our final. Candidate number 6. Grabe nakaka-passionate yung mga candidates natin. I'm passionate as well. Nahihiyak ako sa mga sagot nila. Gusto ko maging ambassador. Okay, here you have. Here you are, candidate. Candidate number 7. How do you feel that you're part of the top 5?
And I want to thank my family for all rooting me and still believing me. This fight is for you. Thank you.
This fight is for you, that's true. Okay. The common question, or the final question, will come from the Board of Judges, Mr. Carlo Morris Gana.
Hello? Here's your question. As a man who represents masculinity with responsibility, how would you raise awareness about discrimination, bullying, and violence? Again, as a man who represents masculinity with responsibility, how would you raise awareness about discrimination, bullying, and violence?
As Mr. Laoag, I represent masculinity, full of perseverance and dedication. I can be the representation of love because I am against bullying, discrimination, and violence. I can be also responsible to educate people to understand, respect, and to give value to others. In this way, we will live peacefully. In this year's Paulinawan Festival theme, love and shine. Love each other and let us all shine together. Together, we will make our community safe and joyful to live in. Happy Paulinawan! Wow! Thank you.
Please move forward. Candidate number 7 for final grade. We're now ready for candidate number 13. Candidate number 13, are you nervous or you're excited? Well, just remember you're already in the top 5. You should be very excited. Okay, so the final question will be coming from the Board of Judges, Mr. Carlo Morris.
Hello. Here's your question. As a man who represents masculinity with responsibility, how would you raise awareness about discrimination, bullying, and violence? Again, as a man who represents masculinity with responsibility, how would you raise awareness about discrimination, bullying, and violence?
I've been a victim of bullying and discrimination when I was a kid because I was different. But this doesn't stop me to be the best version of myself. And right now I'm standing in front of you to encourage everyone to do the same. And I would use my influence to ask the government of Laoag and the Mr. of Laoag organization to push through my advocacy, which is mental health, because I believe that a person with a good mentality and mental health is someone who is disciplined, someone who is focused. And I believe that he will not discriminate anyone or bully anyone because he is disciplined and mentally healthy. And before I leave this stage, I would like to the people of Laoag to not remember me by my appearance, but remember me by my wisdom and advocacy. Thank you.
Lady number 13, please step forward for your final look. The candidate number 13 would like to request you to please step forward for your final look. Thank you. And now we're down to our last finalist, candidate number 2. Candidate number 2, how do you feel right now?
I feel so overwhelmed at the same time. I didn't expect these things, but somehow manageable.
It's manageable. Okay, so the final question will be coming from the chairman of the Board of Judges, Mr. Carlo Morris.
Hello, here's your question. As a man who represents masculinity with responsibility, how would you raise awareness about discrimination, bullying, and violence? Again, as a man who represents masculinity with responsibility, how would you raise awareness about discrimination, bullying, and violence?
As I think about what I maybe I could use this platform as a catalyst for positive change. Maybe I could possess activities, programs, or resolutions that eradicate the stigma of discrimination, bullying, and violence. With this, masculinity with responsibility is the key to pursue and foresee a brighter future. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our top 5 finalists. Before we conclude this segment of masculine praise, we want to express our sincere appreciation for joining us in this incredible journey, celebrating the charm, charisma, and character. Every contestant has not only demonstrated external courage, but also the inner strength in them that embody true male beauty. Thank you for gracing our stage with your presence and making Mr. Laoag 2024 an evening to remember. Let us also extend our gratitude to the people behind the Mr. Laoag 2024 convention. The city government of Laoag, headed by our Mayor, Honorable Michael Marcos Iwan, Laoag City Councilor and National PCL President, Honorable Andy Lau, Laoag City Tourism Office headed by Miss Angel Lau, together with the Executive Assistant of Court at the Office of the City Mayor, Ms. Annette Soriano, and the City Information Officer, Attorney Chato Rabi.